you've returned. There's another letter waiting on your desk at your leisure. It's been quite pleasant having Master Anders staying here, monsieur.
He's funny.
And he finds my boys enchanting quite intriguing. That's the word he used. It's too bad he seems so intent on whatever it is he works on.
Ah, this statue. Wait, where did I get this statue? Hard in Hightown. Siege harder. What does that even mean? Varric must be stopped.
I have a report you might find interesting. It tells of a chasm in the Vinmark Mountains, and a secret that was said to be buried within. Yet when the Chantry went to investigate, they were turned away by the Grey Wardens.
And why would I find that interesting?
Because the champion was there. I can't help but notice you failed to mention this adventure.
Oh, that! I didn't think you'd be interested. Just some business with Hawke's family and a few Carter dwarves who went too far. You're not going to believe me.
I'll take my chances.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. There it is.
That's where these dwarves are?
These are Carter dwarves, so they're more criminals and smugglers than anything else. They're not usually stupid, though. I don't know why they'd attack you.
They snuck into the gallows. If there hadn't been Templars to stop them. But they failed, thankfully. And they haven't been able to kill me yet, either.
You have a plan, then? I found their hideout, but my sources couldn't tell me anything else. It's all very strange.
Why do you say that? It's just the Carter, isn't it?
As far as my contacts in the Carter know, they shouldn't be here. There shouldn't even be a here. This place is invisible. A big blind spot on the map. Bianca's never been this suspicious, and she's twitchy to start with.
Does it matter? We just need them to stop trying to kill us.
A fine point. So, what's the plan?
There must be a reason they're attacking us. I intend to find out.
Right. Only one way to do that.
So we're just going to walk in, start cutting off heads?
Don't worry, Sunshine. The bloodstains come out.
I just don't like the idea they can get at you. It worries me.
At least the Circle let me come. I didn't want you to do this alone.
If you need me, I'll be keeping watch. Try not to get yourselves killed.
I suppose we should take that as a warning.
The Carter doesn't usually kill other dwarves, does it? I thought that was a rule.
It's the Hawk!
What's that? Look! The Carter has people watching us!
Do you think they were expecting us?
The time has come. Glory. You, both sisters, you're here together. You've come.
Is he referring to you and me?
Everyone, it's the children of Malcolm Hawke. They've come to us.
What does my father have to do with this?
It began with him and ends with you. Blood for blood, that's what we were told.
Did father do something to the Carter?
You've come to us now, and that's the only thing that matters.
I came here to find out why the Carter has attacked me.
For the blood, we must have it.
I hope you don't mean my blood.
We will take it. Corypheus will walk in the sun once more.
Another balls! Did you hear that? They're after us, for our blood. But why? That's an excellent question.
Deranged dwarves. We can check that off the list.
How many generations of warriors stood guard here? Why does that make me nervous?
Why must it always be ancient horror? Why can't it be fabulous treasure once in a while?
All set. Chained in lyrium? That doesn't sound good. And there it is. A fortress. Here in the middle of nowhere.
Watch your step. You happy now?
Joining the Grey Wardens. They'd be happy to satisfy this inexplicable need you have to visit the deep roads every few years.
Get back!
I don't think I can do that.
Are really the deep roads. I'd read about them, but I'm rather glad I missed out years ago. Yes, I think things worked out for the best.
No Bartrand. Who do you think's going to betray you this time? Something for you! Right home while you stay! Helped a little bit.
They took the books you sent. Non-curricular. And illegal in some countries.
No appreciation for the classics. Why read if it's not inspiring?
I'm not sure they were even anatomically possible.
Dream of a day, sweetness.
Fun to be a pirate.
More fun than starting a revolution?
I'm not sure I'd call that fun. When I was stuck at Vigil's Keep, I dreamed of stealing a ship and sailing to exotic lands. When I left the Wardens, I tried to plant a rumor that that's where I went. Even mention your name a few times.
The deep roads. And look, here you are anyway.
Did you have to remind me? I was so close to forgetting.
If it makes you feel better, you can always blame Hawk.
Believe me, I do.
Dwarves can't use magic, blood, or otherwise. And what's this got to do with father?
I guess we only get that answer from Corypheus.
If I get the Hawk's blood, Radigan says I can go into the tunnels and drink of the master. I hate how all you get to hear his voice. I never do.
Is anyone else here drumming?
Highly unlikely. He was no blood mage, right?
They'll come from behind! That's how it's done. Varric was right. The deep roads do drive you batty.
Hawk, they told me you were going to be trouble. And look, you brought the whole family. How generous. I swore to Corypheus we'd bring him Malcolm Hawk's blood, one way or the other.
What does this have to do with my father?
The Master wants you. I don't ask why.
So, it's Corypheus who's after me?
What Corypheus wants, Corypheus gets. From us, or from someone.
I just came to tell you, or whoever this Corypheus is, your attacks need to stop.
Corypheus, we have done as you command. Your sacrifice is here. You will see the surface once more.
What the... What is this? I can feel it inside me.
Oh, that is a strange one. They don't have one of those in the circle. And it was father's.
This is going to take me to Corypheus. Those little buggers set a trap for us. Now we're stuck.
I'm sure there's another way out.
A whole tower down here. I've never seen anything like it.
I prefer towers filled with coin to towers filled with darkspawn, for future reference.
One good thing about being trapped in an ancient underground prison. Not a lot of Templars. I could be quite comfortable here, actually. Clean the taint off the floor. Maybe hang a few pictures. It might even be a step up from Darktown.
A new base of operations for Kirkwall's Mage Underground.
It's got potential.
Be bound here for eternity, hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be. Nothing about the Warden's use of demons in this horrid place. But I will have no one say any magic of mine ever released one into the world.
Did that voice sound familiar to you? I could almost swear.
It sounded like Father, but how?
The key! Did they find it? The dwarves? I heard them. Looking, digging. How do you bring the key here?
I came in here to find Corypheus. Do you know where or what he is?
Do not say his name. He will hear you. Do not wake him. Not when you hold the key.
You mean this? How is this a key?
Magic. Old magic it is. Magic from the blood. It made the seals. It can destroy them.
The door's sealed behind us. Is there another exit?
An exit? But didn't the Carter say it's this Corypheus who wants us? Won't he just keep coming after us?
No way out when the walls stand. The wardens build their prisons well. If the center holds, who cares what else is trapped?
His mind is scrambled eggs, Hawk. He won't be able to help us.
Hawk? You are the blood of the Hawk? I smell no magic on you. But you hold the key to his death. Yes, I can show you out, yes.
Who are you? What's wrong with you?
You ask me that? I'm the one who belongs here, not you. You are no darkspawn.
That armor. It's Grey Warden issue.
Wardens? Yes. Guardians against the Blight. I know the way out. Follow me. Down and in, down and in.
Perfect. What do I need to do?
The seals hold us in. Anything comes in. Nothing ever leaves. Not without the key. You must use it, yes. On the seals. Every seal. You touch the key to it. Only then they open. Only for the Hawk. Not back. Not up. Only way out is down and through the heart. Down. Down in the depths.
So, do we listen to the nice madman, or are we setting up camp?
Forget about this side of myself. Justice is so strong. Sometimes the Wardens seem insignificant. But seeing that poor bastard brings it all back. The Darkspawn taint. The call of the Archdemon. It's inside me. As much a part of me as justice.
Maybe there's a cure.
You should find someone else, love. You don't want all the ugliness I'm going to bring into your life.
I'll take it under advisement.
Sometimes I almost forget what it means to be a Grey Warden. But that made it hit home.
While you still can.
Let me guess. The first seal?
2,000 years the magic holds. Never broken. Give it the key. Let it take the magic back to itself. Absorb it. All who came before. The blood works. It is good.
Thank you for helping me, but... who are you? Do you have a name?
Name? So long since I've said my name. Larius. I was Larius. There was a title, too. Commander. Commander of the Grey.
He was a warden. Poor wretch must have come down here on his calling.
Yes, the calling. The songs get louder. Only death stops them. I am dead. But I never died.
Anders? What are you talking about?
Wardens aren't immune to the taint forever. In time, we start to hear voices. The same ones Darkspawn hear. That's when they send you into the deep roads. To die.
If you're a warden, then do you know what just happened? What does the seal have to do with my blood?
The magic. It calls to the blood, reads the thoughts of those who hold it. The last to hold it. The Hawk. I was there when he laid the seals. Before I became this. You favor him. Corypheus calls. In the darkness. What waits there?
I'm not listening. I'm not listening.
Easy. Hold it together. Deep breaths. They just keep making Darkspawn bigger and uglier, don't they? There will be more seals, I'm certain. That's it. I was expecting more.
Be bound here for eternity, hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be.
Father was here. I can almost see it in my mind.
left the circle, but I took a vow. My magic will serve that which is best in me, not that which is most base.
That's what Father used to teach me. That which is best in me, not that which is most base. Even in the gallows I find strength in that. I miss him so.
I know. I miss him too.
Be bound here for eternity. Hunger stilled, rage smothered, desire dampened, pride crushed. In the name of the Maker, so let it be. I've bought our freedom, Leandra. We can go home now. Us and the baby. We'll be together. I hope it takes after you, love. I would wish this magic on no one. May they never learn what I've done here.
He was talking about you. Mother must have been pregnant with you when they left Kirkwall. If he didn't want his child to be a mage, it never showed in my training. They say as much in the Circle.
He didn't want us to face similar risk because of him. Magic by itself isn't the danger.
But he was hiding all of this, and he had the skill to defend it. My instructors keep remarking on how well I was trained. I had no comparison when we were growing up, but now... sometimes I wonder why he gave up so much to try and make our lives normal. I feel guilty for all that you and Carver put up with. It makes me wish I'd gone to the Circle sooner. To free you.
Father didn't want to segregate people because of magic.
Some people are different, and they can't help it.
Everyone's different. We're better for it.
If it was only that easy. You may not have been a mage, but you're a lot like Father, you know. Don't lose that. Not over this. Or anything to come. We've lost too much.
Get out of my head!
We have to find a way to calm him down.
He is waking. The magic grows lax. He feels us walk where no step goes.
Why are you down here? How have you survived?
The calling. The music. It is our death.
The Wardens say once the corruption goes far enough, the Darkspawn can't sense you anymore. They think he's one of them. He'd be in no danger on that front.
Yes. I lived. But I died. The corruption feeds me. So many years in darkness.
How could this Corypheus be sending people after me if he's asleep?
He can call, dream, but not know. When the seals are gone, he will wake. And he must die.
Are you talking about Corypheus?
He calls, like an old god. He mimics their cry.
Can the rest of you hear him? I figured it was just me.
He calls them to free him. The dark children and the light. Any with taint in their blood.
If Corypheus isn't an old god, what is he? Human? Demon? Darkspawn?
More than darkspawn. More than human. He thinks. He talks. He pierces the veil.
An awakened Darkspawn. An emissary. When I was with the Wardens in Amaranthine, we met an emissary like that. Powerful. Persuasive. I didn't realize there were others.
He wants what was once his.
When you run off, where do you go?
I know the darkness before the seals. Here, the voice is too strong. I cannot stay.
dwarven tradition. Anyone accused of a crime can clear their name if they die fighting Darkspawn. I met a girl from the Legion once. Can't remember her name. Seemed awfully good-natured about the whole thing.
Do you suppose this Tethras has something to do with Varric's family?
Try to do someone a favor and you end up trapped in a gigantic magical prison. There's a lesson here.
I wonder if Tethras Garen's body is still down here.
Not doing anything!
This is much wetter than I remember the deep roads.
Blessed are you, Dumart. Silent and strong, secret and wise. Accept these offerings and share your strength.
They were just trying to help someone and they've been trapped here for centuries.
Blessed are you, Dumart. Silent and strong, secret and wise. Accept these offerings and share your strength.
See? Totally worth it.
What is that smell? I think I'm gonna pass out.
Atras Tunsha. Totania Amegtol Tavash Aiduk.
Make him stop!
Anders? Shit. It's this place, isn't it? It's driving him mad.
It's going to be all right. We'll help you through this.
What's wrong?
I can't. The voices. Wardens. The joining. I have too much taint in my blood. I can't shut him out. Help me, love. I will not...
Be controlled.
Let it go. There's a better way to fight him. Get back!
Thank you, love. I guess they're right. You never can leave the Wardens. I hope I can hold against him. Against them both.
You'll be fine. Worrying about it never helps.
He feels the seals weaken. He knows you are close. You must be ready. What's that? Who? No! No! They're here!
Who is they? The Carter?
No, worse. More treacherous, more dangerous. The Wardens. They listen to Corypheus. They want to bring him the light. Stop them. You must stop them.
Something's happening. The prison's breaking down. But it stood up to tunneling before. What can... You! You have the key! And you've come through the seals. But how? Can you be Hawke, the child of Malcolm? The Carters said they were close. You must be her. I am Janica. I lead this unit of Grey Wardens.
Why are the Wardens so interested in my father?
Then you don't know. Without Malcolm, this prison would have fallen 30 years ago.
Tell me what my father did.
The Grey Wardens built this prison to contain one of the most powerful Darkspawn we've ever encountered. But even the best magic fades. The Wardens need to reinforce the seals. This requires the blood of a mage untainted by Warden training. The last to perform the ritual was your father.
My father was a blood mage.
To avert the blights, forbidden magics are sometimes necessary.
That's an argument we have to guard against. My father knew that.
He did not bind the demons, if that is your concern. That was done in another era, before the Chantry's laws.
That's why the Carter came after me.
We need your help, Hawke. I have done extensive research on this Darkspawn, and I believe the original Wardens were wrong. He isn't a threat to humanity. He's our greatest opportunity. A Darkspawn who can talk, feel, reason.
Corypheus cares nothing for blights. He used you.
The Warden Commander.
Don't listen to this creature. He's half Darkspawn himself. I know how to harness Corypheus. Use his magic to end the blights.
No! The Wardens knew. Corypheus is too powerful.
Don't do it, Hawk. The Warden Commander made a deal with one of these. We still don't know the consequences.
I say tear down the walls. Even if Corypheus turns on us, better to kill him outright than leave him here.
Father would have considered this, done the research. Trust that he was right.
Corypheus calls her, and she listens. She brought him the Carter, sent them for you.
You must help us.
Why would this Darkspawn want to end the Blights?
He's no mindless monster. This search for the old gods comes at a terrible cost to his people.
This sounds very familiar.
He tricked you. These are not your thoughts. They are his calling.
How many of them died in Ferelden alone? And that was the least of the blights.
How could you trust any deal this Darkspawn makes with you?
Do not think me foolish, Hawk. I am making no deal. I have a spell which can control Corypheus. Bind him to my will. He will be a new, important weapon in the war on the blights. No more, no less.
Are you talking about using blood magic?
Everything that was done to him was through the power of blood. The Wardens imprisoned Corypheus before the Chantry banned such magic. It is the only way to hold him.
They never bound him. Only the walls. He cannot be held.
Larius is a madman. Let's use every weapon we have against the Blight.
No. Would you destroy us all? Do you turn on me, Durston? Alec? Roland? I led you. Who do you serve?
You bastards! With me, Hawk. We must beat them to the seal.
Jenica and the Hawk? Together?
Stop gawking, fools. Larius and those traitor Wardens are on their way to kill Corypheus. Go down the other passage and deal with them. I want them dead.
Yes, Jenica. Look!
This is Larius's doing. I'll deal with it. Go.
Yes, Jenica.
Why are the Carter on your side?
I needed their strength and their numbers to release Corypheus. I led them to him. Showed them where to dig.
Were you behind the attacks on my family?
I hope you can forgive me. Had I known you would cooperate willingly, I would never have done it.
I broke the seals. How is Larius doing this?
There is more to this place than the seals binding Corypheus. Every inch of this labyrinth is a trap. Larius has been here for years. He knows its secrets better than anyone.
If Larius dies, does this barrier dissipate?
Unlikely. But it will stop him from turning more of the prison's defenses against us. Larius wishes to bar my way? Huh. We'll see about that. These things are the sources of the magic that powers the barriers. Destroying it will take too much time, but I can affect the flow of magic to the barriers. Let's continue. Leave it to me. My spell only seems to work on one of these at a time. We'll just have to do.
He really doesn't want us getting to Corypheus, does he?
This one is down. Let's move on.
No further!
No further? Did you really think you could stop me? I will reach Corypheus, and I will harness his power.
No! Never! Your path ends here!
Let me guess. The prison?
You can't stop me, Larius. The Wardens will see I'm right about this. With Corypheus's power, we can end the Blights forever.
Hawk, you must listen. Janica is blind to the truth. Corypheus is using her.
Darius has accused you of this several times. Is it true?
Of course it isn't. He's a madman, twisted by years in the deep roads. You know I'm right, Hawk.
She should not wear the griffin. She is a traitor to the Wardens.
Stay back, Larius. This is no longer your fight.
Better to die than live with Corypheus free. Wardens!
He sleeps now, but not for long. The last of the prison's magic still holds him. The key alone won't open this seal. Use your blood. Free him now so we can take him while he's weak.
Seems to have weakened the spell. Just 3 more to go. Not to be a fuss budget, but is this really a good idea? It takes Hawk blood to open his prison. I imagine he won't stop until he has what he wants. A man of ambition. I bet he has a sinister laugh.
Now.
Be careful, sister.
He emerges. I will bind him. Oh, shit!
Be this some dream I wake from? Am I in dwarven lands? Why seem their roads so empty? You! Serve you at the Temple of Dumat? Bring me hence. I must speak with the first acolyte.
Dumat was the first old god to become an archdemon. There haven't been temples to him since ancient Tevinter.
You look human. Are you not citizens of the Empire? Slaves, then, to the dwarves? Why come you here? Whoever you be, you owe fealty to any Magister of Tevinter. On your knees. All of you.
The Free Marches haven't been part of the Imperium for 600 years.
You are what held me. I smell the blood in you. Dumat, Lord, tell me, what waking dream is this? The light. We sought the golden light. You offered the power of the gods themselves. But it was black, corrupt, darkness, ever since. How long?
He speaks of the Golden City. He was one of them, the Magisters who violated the Maker's sacred space. They became the first Darkspawn. It was he and his kind who brought the Blight down on all of us.
That's ridiculous. There were no magical boogeymen who trespassed in the Maker's City. It's a story. It's Chantry propaganda.
Where do you think Darkspawn came from?
Some creation of the old gods, no doubt.
Dumat, have you forsaken me? I am your faithful servant.
The Darkspawn aren't just some conveniently explicit lesson on the dangers of magic.
Unless Corypheus is for real, everyone who knows what happened is long dead.
You don't think it's a little convenient? What does every sane man and woman in Thedas fear? The Blights. Why not pin those on mages too?
What manner of speech is this? How long have I slumbered?
Corypheus must have been controlling me, whispering in my mind. That's what the Warden's meant. He can speak through the corruption.
If he's been calling the Wardens to free him, what's his plan? He seems confused.
I don't know. Everything I've read says he's been asleep in stasis. Perhaps calling us was only an instinct. But he can still become the threat the Wardens always thought he was. Larius was right. We must destroy him.
You really think he's one of the original Magisters? That he's been to the Black City?
The city! It was supposed to be golden! It was supposed to be ours! If I cannot leave with you, I will leave through you. I seek the light. I made you... Strengthen me now. To march! Ground leaves!
He's drawing power from the stand.
We should destroy them!
Perhaps a little something more! The closes in! Something more!
He's attacking!
Walls are closing in!
Get Navarro!
I don't think we kill them, we... Paralyze him!
You're marked! Proud. Feel the chill! You cannot outrun it! You cannot escape! Many.
Watch out for the ice!
And if there's something more! Is there a chill in the air? Run all you like! I can reach you anywhere!
Don't go in there.
That amulet. No one's used that pattern since before the first Blight. It was unique to a small sect in Tevinter, who worshipped the god Dumat. Corypheus really was an ancient magister. I always thought the Black City was just a story.
Even if it's true, it doesn't justify punishing mages over 1,000 years later.
Do you think? What else might the Chantry know that we don't? I'll need to study this further.
Hawk, I'm so sorry. I feel like such a fool. I really thought I could do it. It never entered my mind that Corypheus had planted that thought.
You wouldn't have done this if you were yourself.
I should not have been so weak. I'll return to the commander, report on what happened here. Then it's time for me to take the long walk. My gratitude you have for returning me to myself. I feel like a whole new person.
I said you wouldn't believe me.
When the Seekers arrived at the structure, this prison, it was destroyed. The Grey Wardens were there, but they said an entire unit had been lost. They did not mention this Janica. And now you claim the champion was not only there, but defeated a Magister. One of the Magisters of old.
Left there by the Wardens themselves.
A curious tale. I wonder if there's more to it.
A small matter. A moment for the last of the family, and an echo. You'll forgive me if I take a liberty or two.
It's amazing how the past haunts us. All this hardship, because of what happened so many years ago. Did Father think it was worth it? He certainly knew it was too shameful to mention. He was wise not to share it with Mother, or any non-mage.
It gets harder every year to remember what Father was like.
I thought he knew everything. You know, as much as he had to spend time training me, he was so proud of you and Carver, his little soldiers. He'd still be proud, even after all this.
He did what he had to, just like all of us.
And I owe him so much. Both him and Mother. I wish... Well, perhaps it doesn't matter. Thank you for taking care of everything, sister.
Malcolm would be happy you two aren't at each other's throats. Not all the time. He sacrificed so we would have a life free to choose. Must have been a terrible burden. Much like the burden you've assumed.
I do what I can. Sometimes it doesn't seem like enough.
You know, your father tried to help people the same way. Tried to fix trouble he saw in others. The best of him is still with you. The best of all of us. It's what makes you try so hard. You will always have that. We will always be family. It'll be all right.